presenting something from Marvel. Okay, sorry.
You go away.
This one's in stealth mode. It's stealth mode. I'll get another one.
It's fine. It's fine. If you could add your own swoosh sound.
Make engine noises, please.
Wow. I switched
There we go. We have a UCS Avengers Helicarrier. Now seen in the Avengers movie, Avengers Age of Ultron, one episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, and a few other places. So, yeah, 3,057 elements. Sorry, I can't remember, it changed at the last minute. And yeah, it's as close as we could get physically with the shaping and everything to the model, to the movie version. So it's very much as accurate as we could get. The previous version, which was about the same size, was much more of a LEGO play experience version. So it comes with 6 minifigures. All of them are related to the Avengers Helicarrier. So we've got Bucky and Cap, Agent Coulson and Maria Hill, sorry, yeah. And Hawkeye, mind-controlled Hawkeye. And who's the last one? Oh, Nick Fury. The last one. So yeah.
So we have, so we have Captain America. He has a new helmet, new torso, new arm prints, new legs, new shield. We have Nick Fury with new head, new torso, new legs. Agent Coulson has new head and torso. Maria Hill has new head, new torso, 2 new arm printings. Mind Control Hawkeye has new head, new torso, and the Winter Soldier has new head, new torso, new legs, and new arm.
But the new legs weren't ready. So
The legs weren't ready from production, so even you guys have to wait for that.
This is a very early version because it's not out until the 1st of June next year.
We get some turntable action.
Turntable action. Is this a big thing this year? Because the turntable wasn't here last year. There are small details in the model. We have one of the jets is in the back with the Hulk jumping on it. The Hulk represented by 3 little figures stacked on top of each other. And you can actually unclip the front. This one's been carried in a carrier bag, so it's not unclipping as smoothly as it should. There you go. I'll just unclip it like that. And then the whole lower runway actually slides out. And inside, again, we have little scenes from the movie on the interior. So again, with all the characters represented by stacks of 1x1 things, it's not particularly accurate, but it gives you a sort of look for it. And then there's an exclusive comic book here. If you want to explain?
Yeah, we have one of the first iconic Winter Soldier comic covers. And it's not the first appearance, but it's the first comic that gives a detailed backstory of the Winter Soldier. So we included that as a fun little reference.
Could you show us the underside, Mark?
The underside, yes. The underside is the least accurate part of the model because it has. I've spent so much time after building the smaller version and then this one. I spent so much time looking at this, and really where the jet happens is actually here. So it should really have a sort of keyhole shape, and these sharp corners shouldn't be there. It should be very smooth here. But unfortunately, that's almost impossible to build and have on a stand. So I had to move things around a little bit. But it's still much closer than previous ones, even closer than the one I did last year, the small version, because we've got the angles now going on with everything that should have angles.
How swooshable is it?
Pretty swooshable. I mean, you can swoosh this if you, but I'd recommend working out a little bit before you do. It's reasonably heavy. It's okay.
No.
It's only Hawkeye. It's fine.
In shame.
I have a question. There's a lot of Winter Soldier love in this set with the comic and the minifigures, and obviously we have gotten a large-scale Avengers style helicarrier before. Can you speak to the reasoning to do this one in the regular Avengers style again versus say doing the one as seen in Winter Soldier with the big guns out of the side that could have been a bit more visually different?
The Insight Helicarriers, the three that are in the Winter Soldier, are quite a different style. They actually have extra wings sticking out where they have gun platforms on, and there's several other gun platforms. And the belly has the spy section that they use in the movie with all the cameras and everything. So it's like a huge glass dome in the belly instead of the more iconic hull where the Hulk is fighting and everything. So we just, because those are more of a sort of a threat MacGuffin in the movie, there's not a lot of scenes that happen inside it. So when you're thinking of the Helicarrier and you're thinking of the, you know, that guy's playing Gallagher and the Hulk jumping on the jet and the big fight through the hangar bay and the argument with Loki about Loki's staff and everything, that all happens in this. So the classic Avengers good guy vehicle was what we chose to go. We did experiment with trying an Insight one, but the big belly where the stand needs to be is a bit of an issue as well. So it's unlikely that that will happen, but yeah, we definitely looked at it, and it is. We've put the Winter Soldier in here because, of course, everybody remembers helicarriers in that movie. But unless you've spent as much time staring at them as I have, you might not realize how different the Insight ones are.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but we're at time.
One more, a very quick one. Stickers or prints? 64.
These are stickers. We would rather put the additional stuff into the minifigures and make sure those are good than print an element or two.
Thank you. Thank you.